happens with the adult, they get a little bit older, and then their relationships start to get a little bit more serious. They start to get a little bit more intimate. And so this is what leads us to the sign of Scorpio, this midlife crisis. So this is this kind of adult on the brink of being a mature adult, right? They're seasoned at this point. They've gone through a lot of life experiences, and they realize that they've already reached the half point mark, and they have half of their life left. And it's kind of like, oh my gosh, now at this point, my time is running out. I'm coming closer to death. So I need to start getting my life together. I need to start figuring things out. All these relationships that I have, I need to make them more serious. I need to bring some commitment to them, right? So then you get involved with the human, this mature human, getting married, right? Involving yourself, committing yourself in a union between you and another person. So it's this marriage between you and another. And what happens in this part of the life is once you get fully connected with somebody and other people, you start to see the darker sides of that person. You start to see the psychology of that person, all these different facets of that person that they haven't really shown before or haven't really come out before. So this is a part of the human evolution where we realize we actually have traumas from our childhood. We're actually triggered by a lot of things, and our partners have a way of triggering us. And it is realizing that there is a lot of self-healing to do, a lot of personal development to do. And so we get very, sometimes paranoid, sometimes a little vulnerable, sometimes we get a little bit defensive. We start to lash out verbally, whatever, aggressively. You know, who knows? This is a way of kind of self-preservation. Like, how do I not be judged? How do I share the most deep, vulnerable parts of me without being criticized or judged or not accepted? Like, how can I find that soulmate? How this marriage between me and a person that's going to last forever, this bond between me and another. It doesn't have to necessarily be a romantic partner in marriage. It could be a friend, this soul bond with a friend, something or whatever. Because this is the time when we're starting to share our resources. This is the time when it's not just you anymore, it's a we. We have a house, we have finances together, we have this, and all of those kinds of things. So getting into marriage, you learn all the dark facets of a person, their sexuality, their triggers, all of these things. That is the mark of the life of the Scorpio.